I'm gonna give you my #1 tip to make this whole YouTube thing a cakewalk. TJ here, bringing back another video with Talks with TJ, aka TJ 2 Swoosh Chains. Understand, I may have a third chain soon. Maybe soon. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. You know that I appreciate you if you are a sub. I always try to engage with you guys in the comment section, so make sure to leave a comment below this video, any other video you watch. If you're brand new, I appreciate you stopping by, watch this video, watch a few other videos. Comment on those, subscribe if you love what you see. Also hit the thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, I promise I will not be mad. Can't please everybody. Now, this is not a clickbait video whatsoever. So we are going to talk about why I have not struggled for an entire year since being back on YouTube with creating content. If anything, it's been the struggle of trying to find the time to film, edit, and get it out to you without feeling like I'm maybe overwhelming, because I never actually meant to be a creator that was putting out content every single day. Like, that's originally not what I had planned, but it's kind of what happened. And I was able to do that fairly easy, so I want to just dive into that a little bit, especially because I feel like as you start to gain traction and you seem to be doing well, okay, or not stressing about, you know, what you bring to that space of YouTube, people start to say, hey, you know, they want to ask you the question, how do I get into it? What are the best tips? What can you guide me with? And I've already helped a very close personal friend, she is like my little sister, with starting her own YouTube channel. It's not in sneakers, it's in a totally different area, but I just wanted to share this with you all as well, because, you know, I'm pretty much coming up on a year with it being April. So let's just go ahead and dive into that. #1, I didn't pigeonhole myself when it came to being a traditional sneaker channel. So a traditional sneaker channel is usually based around what? You know, early pickups, that gets you the most views, doing mall vlogs, pickup vlogs on foot looks, giving your reviews. Now there are some of those that I do. First off, I never do early looks because I never get early shoes. I give you guys a little bit of mall vlogging if I go to my job and pick up a shoe at Kids Foot Locker, if I happen to not be working that day, or even if I am working, I work early, so I just pick my shoe up after my shift. I will show you guys, of course, like on foot looks, I'll unbox for you, I'll show you whole fits. Like, I try to bring that a little bit different to show you a whole fit of what I would style my shoes with. But in terms of, you know, the traditional sneaker content, I didn't want to be pigeonholed into that, because I was not going to really box myself in to have to be based on, you know, making only pickups to be able to grow and to sustain your attention. Like, I get it, y'all attention span is short as hell. I get it, okay? People have short attention spans no matter what, but I didn't want to, I wasn't gonna, you know, base that on that. I did not want my content to be derived from just spending money, because I don't think that's smart, and I also don't think that's sustainable. Why do you think so many sneakerheads, I don't care who they are, they end up doing these massive sell-offs of their collections because they realize they bought a ton of shit just to impress you all, and it really didn't freaking matter, did it? Okay, no, it didn't. So I didn't want to be that person. That's just who I am. So the #1 tip that I can give you in terms of, you know, wanting to start a YouTube channel, no cap whatsoever, you need to plan to succeed by actually having a plan, aka a schedule. This is about as basic as I can make it, and this is what I would advise anybody that wants to really start a sneaker YouTube channel, or just a YouTube channel in general. So as basic, as simple as this can be, go ahead, you can do this on Word, okay, literally Word, but just get you calendar and print out about 3 months worth and 90 days worth of a calendar. And here's the thing, we're gonna work on some, you know, blueprints and outlines, and you should be able to actually fill in like the content or the concept of whatever video you want to do. You should be able to actually write that in as, not necessarily the title, but at least the concept for whatever you want to do, based on the schedule, how the frequency of how often you want to post, and then based on the content of what you would like to post. If you can't come up with 3 months worth of content easily, just off the top of your head, just fill in 3 months worth of content without stressing yourself out, I really don't think you need to be making a channel. And I'm going to say this because look at how many, so no capping anybody, but sneaker YouTubers will go through these periods, these dry month release periods, where it seems that they may be struggling for content, or they complain there's nothing coming out, so what the hell am I going to do a video on? And so they have to try and branch out and give you something else. I've never had to try to branch out because trust me, I have content for days we can talk about in terms of money, other thoughts I may have about things happening in, you know, the sneaker world itself with releases and brands and what they, you know, the direction they may want to go. And then, you know me, I always like to relate it back to money and budgeting, and then I show you other pickups I may get, whether it's a shirt, a chain, whatever it may be. But I'm not struggling if it's a dry month because there are months where there's tons of releases coming out. I may not care. Let's look at this past weekend, you know, the last weekend in March. I didn't care about those Tinker 3s that came out. Didn't care about those Yeezy Clays. Y'all know I do not care about Yeezys whatsoever. And I didn't pick up those Phantom 1s because none of it was really appealing to me. Like, oh, okay, it's a shoe, whatever, didn't really care. So to me, having a schedule, it does quite a few things, and I just want to dive into like those top 3 things that you actually having a schedule for your YouTube channel can do for you. Alright, number 1, if you actually have a schedule for the content that you want to put out on your channel, because this is literally your brand, your platform of what you are bringing to the sneaker community. Number 1, it keeps you focused on what was that, you know, let's be corny, not to be corny, but mission statement of what you wanted to bring with your channel to this community. It keeps you focused because it's so easy to lose focus if you get caught up in all the noise that's going on around you. Number 2, I think it helps keep you accountable. Think about how easy it is to really lose the attention of a sub. If somebody's talking to me, I'm not gonna lie, so I could be on your video. If you lose me pretty early on, like I'll give you a chance, but if it just seems like you really don't have a direction you want to go with the video, I could be lost, and that's just normal for a sub. They get lost. So for you to be accountable to the quality that you want to bring and the direction you want to bring, like your video should have a purpose. You should be like an action statement of what you are doing with that video. Hold yourself accountable to your subs. If they care enough to tune in, you need to give them quality. Don't give them garbage. I'm just being honest, all right? And then finally, the third thing, I think it helps with the direction of where you want to go with your channel. So in terms of, you know, growth, like that value, once again, we're going back to value. What is the value that you're trying to bring to this sneaker community or whatever community you're in? But of course, we're talking about sneakers right now. So whatever community you are in, what is that value that you're bringing? Because I'm gonna be honest, if it's not sustainable value, what does it matter? You know, it's about a long game. It's about longevity. You know, this isn't, you know, think about the stock market, okay? You buy in low and you hold on, you don't just sell right away, you hold on. It's kind of like the resale market. Buy and be patient, but you got to play the long game, and you need to have enough to sustain you during that long game until you're finally ready to sell that sneaker for a real profit. You need to be able to sustain this channel. So if you can't come up with 3 months worth of content just off the top of your head, write it down. I don't really know if this is the spot for you to be in. That's just to make it easy on you and have you not stressed. If you think this is still where you want to be, by all means, go ahead and be there, but when you start to struggle for content, you may look at yourself and think, why did I get into this? And that self-doubt will creep in because you're going to have haters, you're going to have trolls, you're going to have everybody up in the comment section saying whatever they want to say. Half of it is noise and half of it is trash. I'm just going to let you know that. But hopefully this helps somebody that is thinking about, hey, I want to dive into sneaker YouTube. You know, what's that number 1 tip? For me, you need to have a plan. So if you can sit down and come out with content that is creative, that is new, that is true to you, it's not going to set you back, you know, financially, trying to appeal to these strangers, then I say go forward after that. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this. What are some tips, if you are a creator, that you would give to brand new sneakerheads wanting to dive into this world of YouTube? Because it is no joke. But I thank you guys so much for rocking for me. All I'm trying to do is win, all right? So I appreciate you. Peace out.